Hello everybody, Lurgs here, welcome to my channel. I'm here to save you time and money. And today it's the Bosch washing machine, the front panel overview. Now this one is on a Bosch Serie 4 VarioPerfect model, but it should be very similar on other modern washing machines. In this video, I'll show you what all the buttons do on the front panel. Then I will take you through some of the error codes that you might experience while you're doing a wash and explain what those mean. And then I'll take you through all the different status symbols on the front panel. And then finally, we'll have a lovely cup of tea. Oh. This is the Bosch VarioPerfect Serie 4 washing machine here, and there's a link above now where I review this washing machine. I'll just select a standard wash program, so I'm just going to select cottons, and then I'll go through the buttons first. So this is a 2-hour 30-minute cycle. This button here is where you can select the temperature of the water for the wash. This next button is the RPM button. This is the revolutions per minute. This is how fast the drum will spin. Obviously, the faster it spins, the drier the clothes come out because it gets rid of more water. This next button is the finished in button. This basically tells the machine when you want it to be finished. So you can set this up to 24 hours. So basically with a 2.5-hour wash, it would start in 21.5 hours time and then finish in 24 hours from the time that you press the start button. Now this button is the speed or economy button. With the speed setting activated, this washes in a shorter time but achieves the same washing result, but obviously uses more energy. With the eco setting set, this energy optimizes the washing, reduces the temperature, but increases the program duration while achieving a washing result that is pretty much similar to the selected program. You can cycle through these speed, eco, or if you press it again it switches them both off. The reduced ironing button reduces creasing thanks to a special spin sequence followed by fluffing and a reduced spin speed. The Aqua Plus setting is an increased water level and additional rinse cycle, and so it extends the washing time. This is particularly useful for areas with very soft water. And then we've got the start button, which starts the washing program that you've selected. Now during a wash you can press this button and this will pause the washing program and allow you to open the door if the child lock is not on. Maybe put some extra washing in or take something out, and then you can just press the start button and it will restart the washing program. If you start a washing cycle, it's a good idea to put the child lock on. Now what you do is you press the RPM and the finished in buttons at the same time and hold it for 3 seconds. And then you will get a beeping noise and you will get the key icon up on the front panel. Likewise, to deactivate the childproof lock, you hold those buttons down again for 3 seconds. You'll get a beeping noise and the key icon will disappear. This is the time left that you've got your washing program to finish. Now I'll take you through some of the error codes that can happen during a wash. Now if you've got water sitting in your washing machine after a wash, it could be that you've got an E18 error, which means the pump filter is blocked, and there's a link above now where I'll go into more detail about how to fix that. An E23 error means you've got water in the base plate and the appliance is leaking. Turn off the mains cold water feed into the appliance, turn off the mains power and call the after sales service or your local plumber. E32 is nothing to panic about. This is not a fault. It's basically an unbalanced load has been detected in your washing machine drum. So maybe you've got one item of clothing that's really heavy and another item of clothing that's not so heavy, and they've got imbalanced, and it will try and correct itself by going slower and then speeding up again, going slower, speeding up again. If it's really bad, you can press the start/reload button to pause the washing program, open the door and redistribute the items yourself, and then press the start button again to continue the washing cycle. Don't forget to deactivate the child lock first. Okay, now we'll go through the status icons, but before we do that, there's a link above now about how to install a new washing machine. This tap icon indicates a fault with your incoming cold water supply. Make sure the tap is fully turned on, make sure there's no kinks in any of the hoses, and it's worth checking other taps in your property to make sure that you've got cold water. This could also indicate that there's a problem with the water pressure. This indicates that the temperature is too high, so you need to wait until the temperature drops a little bit, or that the water level is too high. It is not possible to add laundry if this is lit. Now if this icon flashes, it could be that you've got laundry caught. What you need to do is open and close the door again and then press the start reload button. If this doesn't fix it, you may have to switch off the washing machine and switch it back on again and start the washing program again. This icon shows that you need to run the drum clean program, or that the drum clean program is running. Basically, every 2 or 3 months you should run the drum clean program just to completely flush out your washing machine, because it does a super hot wash and just clears out any gunk and debris and keeps it hygienically fresh. And in fact, there's a link above now about how to keep your washing machine hygienically fresh. This means that the washing machine has started the program and is washing your clothes. This means that the washing machine is now doing its rinse cycle. This means that the washing machine is now doing the spin cycle. Basically, it is drying the laundry, getting rid of any excess water. This symbol means that the child-proof lock is activated. If this lights up, it indicates that too much foam has been detected and an additional wash cycle has been activated. To avoid this happening next time, use less detergent. This will light up if you just selected the spin program only, so you're just doing a spin. These are the symbols that we showed earlier, so if you're selecting the temperature of the water, it will be in centigrade, and also the kilogram load that you've put into your laundry. This is the load recommendation in kilograms, so this is showing you how much laundry you can put into your washing machine, and this machine can take up to 8 kilograms. This is what I showed earlier. This means you've selected the speed cycle, and this is where you've selected the economy cycle. This means you've selected the reduced ironing cycle, which I explained earlier on in the video. And again, the Aqua Plus, which I explained at the beginning, has been activated. And then you've just got the start and reload icon. And if you've got this end, it means it's the end.
Lurgs, do you want a cup of tea?
And there's a link above now about what goes in what compartment on this Bosch washing machine. I don't know about you, but I'm always forgetting what goes in what compartment. If you found that video useful, please subscribe by pressing this button down here so you don't miss more videos on how to save you time and money. There's also some other videos around the edges of the screen here. If any of those are useful to you, then you can select those now. Thank you for visiting my channel, everyone. I really appreciate it.